We are starting a brand new quadrangle series. India, England, Australia, and Pakistan. All four teams will play each other once, and then, of course, we will have a final. We're going to start things off with India and England. Let's go the first toss of the series. If we win the toss, I am for sure gonna have a ball and hopefully you can chase, but now that's out of our control. England have won the toss. And well, we will get our way. We are gonna have to chase on this dry pitch. With plenty of spinners to work our magic here. Let's go first ball on the mark, but even then he's trying to swing that out of the ground. First ball, thankfully mistimed. That was a horrible ball. First runs off the bat, still won't go away for 4, so not all bad. I have to keep it straight, but not too straight, because you have two fielders deep on the leg side. That was a much better ball, but still flicked from outside off. So far so good, just the 2 runs. That's been driven straight down the ground, and I don't think there's any stopping this. This is somewhat of a small ground, so anything that goes past the 30-yard circle is most likely gonna go away for 4. That's come in sharp. A little bit of a misfield. Oh, both batsmen are at the same end, but our fielder will take forever to get up. That should have been a run out. Literally on the bowler's end at the same time. And on top of that, one batsman was on the ground, laying on the ground, and we still couldn't get a run out. Look at that. Why did he take so long to get up? And no one else moved either. That's hit straight. That's one of the better balls we've bowled so far, and it has been absolutely smacked down the ground. Again, some sharp in-swing. I've already seen 2 or 3 of these in-swingers just come in sharp. That is yet another outstanding fielding effort in this game. Another in-swinger this time. He started to swing it out of the ground on the offside edge, and even that will run away. This has been timed to perfection. They've tried to swing the ball through the offside, but this is the first time they got the middle of the bat. No ball, this is just wonderful. We haven't picked up a single wicket. Their run rate is starting to climb, and now we give them a no ball and a free hit as a gift. Hopefully it is not too expensive. That's flick. That was a horrible ball. Deserved to be smacked away, and it will be smacked away for 6. First ball of spin. This is a dry pitch, so the ball should spin a lot. Oh, he's flicked it straight to deep square leg. First ball. That is as lucky as it gets. We had just one fielder deep on the leg side, and he's managed to hit it straight to him. 19 of 12. Ugly looking shot, but it will get the job done. Hit in the gap. I don't even know what shot that was. It looked like a straight batted shot and a horizontal batted shot at the same time. That's come in from way outside the offside. It's come in from almost the wide line on the offside, turned square, but I don't think that is out. Either that's turning too much or it should be high. And England are gonna go upstairs. Let's see. Pitch is way outside the off stump. Impact is in line. And wickets are hitting that tipped after it hit the batsman, and it's hitting middle. That is surprising, but we will take the wicket. That was an awesome ball though, no doubt. That's been slog swept, and it's going a long way. Half tracker. How did he even manage to get bat on ball? It didn't even look like bat and ball were in the same dimension, but he still managed to get the middle. Now the sweeps have been working. This is in the gap for It's turned a lot. Maybe a chance. Nope. Maybe a chance for someone in the crowd to take it, but not for our fielders. Comes down and yorks himself. I think if he would have been in the crease, that would have been a nice full delivery to go aerial. But comes down and converts it into a yorker. Turn, edged, and gone. Another one for Varun Chakravarti. We are spinning a web around England's batting or a third wicket. This one has turned as well. Not the greatest ball, but it still gets the job done. Comes charging down, he's hit it, and he's hit it straight to deep backward point. What was that? We pick up another wicket with spin. This one was as lucky as it gets because it was not the greatest ball. And again, he's managed to hit it straight to deep point. Didn't have to move that much. They are in a whole lot of trouble. 4 for 66. And we still have plenty of overs of spin left. With the turn, he tries to go, but again an outside edge. Bowling good length and almost short balls, but it is turning way too much. Edged. This time it won't carry, but it's looking like we're going to pick up a wicket every single ball with spin now. Goes for a sweep. That was an awkward and somewhat ugly looking sweep, but it still will get the job done. Comes back in. This ends up being a nothing ball, but we have picked up a whole lot of wickets with this back of a length. Comes down. That ball has turned like a boomerang from around the wicket. It has gone out, then pitched and then came back in. That is unreal turn, and of course also gets the top of off stump. 5 down now. Comes down. That was very close to being a stumping. And it was wide. It was almost a test match wide. I don't know how he managed to get pat on it. But I'm still sure our keeper wouldn't have got the stumping though, even if he'd missed. Turn. That is one of the better balls we bowl, if not the best. The length was perfect. Line was perfect. And of course there's a whole lot of turn. He's charging down. Converts into a yorker, and of course that's not a stumping, that is actually a run out. The ball has got the edge and rolled to the keeper, and he's managed to take the bails out. Batsman had no chance. I think he was halfway down the crease. Goes back, but not quick enough. That is a funny looking wicket. Now England has just done, I think. That's hit, and that's probably 6. The lone man who's taken England to over 100 runs is still batting from the very first ball. That's swept with the turn. Another very short ball. This time it just turned right into his pads. Easily swept away. Flighted up to the moon. What a ball. That was a test match like ball. We flighted it up so much, and a whole lot of turn as well. Edged, but of course now there's no one at slips. It'll just be one, only 3 overs left, and they've somehow managed to drag their way to 130, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough. Oh, that was a perfect in-swinger. Came in, and also it's not a wide, surprisingly. Missed everything, missed the leg stump by inches. That's flick straight to deep mid wicket. Coming from around the wicket, we've almost set him up. From around the wicket, bowled on the pads with a lot of fielders deep on the leg side, and he gives catching practice to mid wicket. Another one falls for England. We are so close to wrapping them up. Flick chance again, maybe. Nope, it will go away for 6. It was close, but not close enough. 88 of 56 when your team is 142 for 7 is quite an achievement. And we give him another gift, but again it is in the gap. Even though it went for 6, if there was a fielder there, that probably would have been caught. Or probably not. Who am I kidding? This is cricket 24. That's it. And this is probably 6 as well. And he'll bring up 100 in absolute style. 58 ball 100, and the whole team has managed to score only 154. Hits it straight, but we have a fielder very straight. Gets to 100 and he will go on the very next ball. It was aimed for the side screen, but we have a fielder almost standing right in front of the side screen. It didn't come to use the entire innings, but it finally does. 1 over left and they lose the one man who's made any difference with the bat. That's mistimed. Last ball of the innings doesn't go anywhere. England end up with 162, which is actually really good considering where they were. They were like 90 for 5 or 6 and they still end up at 150, at 160. But still, I don't think it is enough unless we start losing wickets like England did. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Left hand, right hand combination with our openers, and we'll punch it down mistime, but we will get through for a quick single off the very first ball itself. That has absolutely been timed to perfection. That has flown off the face. I don't know where that came from. We found the placement, but even more impressive is the timing. We don't need to take any risk. We can just keep doing this, running hard, and the ball is once again picking up pace. It's almost like the ball is running on a slope. 2 fours in a row, and all we've done is just punch the ball through the offside. Short ball goes under the bat. That's just a little too fast. Could have got another one because the leg side is wide open. So the game crashed, and the footage between the first over and second over has also been erased. And if you can believe that, in that over I lost 2 wickets. So we are 22, actually we are 18 for 2 with this boundary, 22 for 2. I mean, come on. All that happens in that over and the game decides to crash. And of course, the footage is lost as well, but no issues. We still have 8 wickets to lose in front of the camera, but hopefully we don't. Punched off the back foot to the deep single. We've gotten off to a flyer. The only problem is we lost 2 wickets, but if you can just keep this going, singles, doubles and a boundary here and there, we'll get this done easily. Short and wide cut. Oh, that is so satisfying. In the gap as well. I've played this game for 2 years, but I think I've only managed to hit 4s with cuts maybe like 10 times. It's so hard to find the gap. That felt like a little mistimed, slow ball probably, but more than enough. Singles are more than enough for where we are right now. Pulled, and that is in the gap as well. And the ball is picking up pace once again after it crosses the 30-yard circle. And on top of that, this ground is not big by any means. Shot again, and now there's just no one on the leg side, and he bowls short and on the hip, and with all that pace. That was a very, very nice gift. Cut, and again it is in the gap. And that will be 4. We are cutting in, pulling them into defeat. Tilak Varma, which is destroying the bowling attack while taking no risks whatsoever. Full toss, and that is one of the hardest hit sixes you will ever see. That has gone so flat, but still long. Swept with the turn to the fielder at the deep, just getting it done easily. This partnership has been wonderful. Inside out cut, that will be stopped as well. The required run rate is climbing up just a little. Still under control, but we'll have to make sure it doesn't go up anymore. Edge pushes it across. Beautiful ball, back of a length. I've tried to knock the ball around like I have so many times this innings, but here it has got the edge, and we lose number 3. I don't know, I have a feeling this match is gonna have a lot of twists. That is such a good ball. Off cutter. Ended up feeling like an off spinner. The amount it moved off the pitch. That was another full toss. This time low full toss, so couldn't get underneath it. That was a lofted shot, believe it or not. Slow full toss. Can we come back for two? No, we can't. This ground is just not big enough for twos. Short late cut. Again, almost got it through, but that will be stopped as well. Boundaries have become very infrequent here. We need something, one or two here and there, just to keep the scoreboard ticking over, but we haven't managed to. What was that shot? That looks like a flat batted shot and a straight batted shot at the same time. What was he even trying to do? First, it looked like it was a cut, and then he ends up going for a drive. Awkward looking. But well, we managed to get bat on ball. That's gone under the pad, very slow, and just inside the white line, so ends up being a pretty good ball. Yet another dot ball. Heads, no! This was a painfully frustrating innings from Sky. We struggled and struggled. The strike rate is horrible. And just when we were starting to look to increase the strike rate, we lose a wicket. Light it up, try to go after it, nothing doing. This was much faster than I expected. That's gone big. What a much needed six that was. We've been trying to hit boundaries and sixes for so long. Finally, something goes off the middle of the bat. Oh, thank God I didn't edge that. That was a horrible ball, but on balls like these, you edge the ball in this game. What a wonderful delivery. So slow. Very lucky that it didn't head towards the stumps. It was probably cutters or moved away. Another very slow ball. And a misfield. I thought we would only be able to get one. Almost ended up getting three because of how big the misfield was. Walked across, flaked. This is gonna clear the boundary away for six. While we're starting to find some form again. Pulled with this field, no one deep on the leg side, no one behind square on the leg side, and he bowls it on the hips as easy as it gets. They're gonna go with the same field, and I'm gonna go same direction, full or short. Bowls it short. I think if I left it, it probably would have been 5. Here we almost got 6. We'll go on one bounce. 2 4s in a row. Let's try to go for the third. He bowls it short again. This looked like it was mistimed just a little, but does not matter. You know why? Because there's no one deep on the leg side. Flicked along the ground this time, and even this will run away. And it will go away for 4. 4 4s and 1 over has changed the course of the match. Curran might have lost it for England. This is what he should have been doing the entire over. So slow, and a cutter of course moved a lot of the pitch. It has been that kind of pitch. And that's a lovely on drive. It has gone to mid wicket. The placement, wow. This was a quiet over, but we ended strong. Punched off the back for another awesome looking animation. I still don't know how we managed to find the gap there though. Those two fielders were almost standing shoulder to shoulder. Full, wow. Yet another awesome looking animation. It'll just be one, but I could look at that shot all day. It's very slow, full toss. Could have gone after it, but I was already in the mood to just run. So tapped it all along the ground. Full toss again. This time I was ready, and that has been sent away for another pretty flat 6. Now, I don't think there's any way we're going to lose it from here unless something really big happens. 31 of 31 needed. We are in the same position as South Africa were in the final of the World Cup last year. Now I think we might not have been, because we've just smacked out yet another 6. Curran is single-handedly losing it for England. Let's flight it up. That has gone to the fielder. I thought it won't carry, but Well, we were taking so many risks and one of them had to fail. This one did, but still we've done the job. I feel 32 of 18 for Rinku Singh, more than enough. Now let's just tap the ball around. Take singles, you can do this easily. Don't need to do it in style. Oh, what was that? I've tried to drive it all along the ground. Instead it goes up and I've ended up giving a simple catch to the ball. That was just a normal drive along the ground. 2-2 for England. And is this the start of a major twist? Golden duck, just wonderful. That's full. Another sharp in-swinger, but we've just tucked it into the gap for 2, 3 maybe. Nope. Enough. Still have Akshar Patel and Samson, of course, so we should get this done. Hopefully I don't choke again. Flicked. This is going fine. That fielder is standing a little square. Horrible ball. And rightfully flicked away for 4. That is another off-pace delivery. These cutters have worked so well for England. Punched off the back foot. I think we should just get this match done this way. Not take any risk. Let's just knock the ball around. Only 12 runs needed. And if the ball is like really bad, of course we can go after it. But see, on balls like this, you can just do this. Take a single, get off strike. Now, need to do that only 11 more times. Off the back foot again. Another beautiful looking animation. 3 balls, 3 runs. Adil Rashid has already picked up 2-2. Oh, the first ball was actually, I think, a hat-trick ball. No. How did I just miss a straight ball? I think it was just a little faster than I expected and I've ended up missing a pretty straight ball. Middle stump gone. He's gonna pick up 3. We only have 3 wickets left. That's been flicked, and well, that is the match right there. Comes from around the wicket. Samson will get to 50 as well. That was a Dhoni-like finish. Finished with a 6. Got to 50 as well. A little celebration. It was still much closer than I thought. We only have won by 3 wickets. We should have done that much easier than what we actually ended up doing. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was T20 cricket at its absolute best. Click the video on screen to see India-Pakistan in a test match day 2 on the Hindi channel. We had an awesome partnership that changed the course of the match, so make sure to check it out. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.